my last race performance wasn't exactly ideal, and I just can't help but thinking that a lot of that is to do with how much my weight has changed. Before I had kids, I used to race at like 71, 72 kilos, but right now I'm like 82 kilos. Road races where there are climbs and kickers, like you notice that immediately. This weekend, even although the power when I was racing was actually not bad for where I'm at just now, on the climbs it just felt completely different. You know, I was climbing at what I thought was actually a decent power, and I might as well have been going backwards. And it's not a surprise, that is kind of how cycling works. You know, it's great that people talk about just train for the big power, but the weight still matters, and it matters a lot. So for me, the reality I'm now thinking about is it's not as simple as just lose weight. You know, the last few months, it's the same as always. I've been juggling stuff. You know, I'm working first couple of months of the year, I also tutor part time at university as well. And then you've just got all the rest of life kicking on. So it is difficult to get in a routine with these things. And, you know, for me, I've really taken on board that message that it's important to fuel the work. But then if you fuel the work and don't do the work, then it just seems to backfire. So, like, I'm not beating myself up. I'm definitely not getting a complex about this, but like I do need to be honest about it as well. So if I want to be competitive again, it is something I need to figure out. But you know, maybe this is the bit that people just don't want to talk about nowadays. How do you actually balance work, training, life, and then actually staying in shape and on track with weight to be able to actually race? So I'm genuinely interested in hearing what works for people who have these busy, hectic lifestyles. Let me know in some comments if you've got any ideas.